Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at people's first impressions of you. I'll try to be as accurate as I can, but it is a bit tricky when reading for the collective. If you want something more personal, you can always check in with a psychic for a more in-depth description. Speaking of which, I tried a clairvoyant from Psychic Source, and yes, they're sponsoring today's video. Thank you, Psychic Source. I got matched with a clairvoyant through their site, and honestly, I wasn't expecting her to be that accurate. I gave her no personal info, just asked about my future love life, and somehow she instantly picked up that I'm already in a relationship. She literally said, "Why are you asking about the future without mentioning him?" I was literally speechless, but then I remembered that's kind of what I do too. Still a shocking experience to be on the receiving end of it. She described my future partner as someone who makes me really happy, with great communication and a bond that can handle anything. But the part that really stuck with me, she said she saw my future husband giving me purple flowers. A few weeks later, nothing happened, so I kind of forgot about it. Then we saw a tattoo promo on Instagram. My boyfriend sent me his ideas so I can book, and boom, a purple flower. Not a bouquet, but I'm definitely taking that as a sign. You can chat with gifted advisors however you're most comfortable, phone, video, or even text. Setting up my account on their website was super easy, and they have this quick little quiz that helps you find a psychic based on what you're looking for, whether it's love, past lives, energy readings, whatever. It made the whole process really personal and intentional. What sets them apart is the level of care and integrity. Only 2% of their applicants actually become advisors, so you know you're speaking to someone who's truly gifted and held to high ethical standards. And they back everything up with a no-risk guarantee. If you're not happy with your last paid reading, it's free.
For a limited time, you can use my code Siren at psychicsource.com when checking out, or you can just click the link in my description box below at trypsychicsource.com/siren. You'll get up to 40 minutes with an advisor for just $19.80. That's up to a $240 value. You don't have to use it all in one session. You can spread those minutes out across multiple advisors to see who you truly resonate with. They also donate 1% of your purchase to charity at no extra cost to you. Oh, and yes, I do get paid for this promo, so when you sign up with Psychic Source, you're feeding a perpetually hungry, slightly dramatic psychic, that would be me, and funding my next impulsive crystal purchase. As you can see, the channel needs some new crystals. But that's all for now. Thank you again to Psychic Source for sponsoring today's video.
So getting back to your pile selection and reading, for pile 1 we have the Carnelian crystal with the 4 of Wands. For pile 2 we have the shell with the 8 of Wands reverse. For pile 3 we have Lapis Lazuli with the 3 of Cups reverse. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. So once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi pile 1, if you chose the Carnelian crystal and the 4 of Wands and this is your reading, we're going to be taking a look at people's first impressions of you. So please be aware that this is a general reading, only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, then please find all my details in the description box below. If you'd like to enter the giveaway to stand the chance to win a free 30-minute reading from me, then all you need to do is be subscribed to the channel, comment under this video, and the giveaway winner will be announced when we reach 40k subscribers, which we're so close to. So I'm just going to shuffle the deck and see what cards come out for you. So I'm seeing that firstly, people have this first impression of you that you're a selfless person, since the self is coming out reverse. You're not one to just think about yourself, but you're the type of person that thinks about others or puts those you love first. People see you as a very sexy person physically, but they kind of see you as someone that's kind of like humble and gracious. Yet at the same time, you seem like you have a very warm, friendly, inviting personality. You also seem like a very committed and loyal person, fiercely loyal, and protective over the ones you love. You seem like a very focused individual with a goal-orientated mindset. And you seem to be the type of person that just shoots your shot, puts yourself out there, isn't really like scared to put yourself out there or scared to go after what you want. You also seem to be the type of person that just is kind of courageous, brave, like I said, able to put yourself out there. Maybe people see you as more extroverted in their first impressions of you. So you have the card Love, you have the Ace of Wands showing up reverse, you have the Sensual, and you have the Two of Pentacles for now. Oh, we actually have one space for one more card, so I'll also add the Queen of Pentacles here, with the Six of Pentacles at the back of the deck so far. So you come across as someone that's transparent and open. There's this mix of fire and earth sign energy. So people could assume you have fire and earth sign energy, even if you're not a fire sign or earth sign. But with a combination of earth and fire here in the cards, there's this energy of being grounded, reliable, stable in some way, healthy, yet also, having passion and zest for life. So you seem and come across as like this very fun person with a very vibrant personality, like someone that is always going to different events and places, maybe knowing a lot of people. People just assume that like you just know everybody or have connections with everybody or just know everybody. And there's this feeling here of people looking at you like you're so sexy, but that you reject a lot of people probably, or that you're disinterested. Especially if people are only coming to you with like superficial intentions and you can see that, or if you can see that they're just like liking you for your looks, or like maybe you're more of a lover girl, lover boy with an attractive look, and so sometimes there's this energy of you like wanting people to love you for who you are, not just your look, if that makes sense. So that's a first impression people get from you, whether that's true or not. People think you're the type of person that would want to get married, be in a monogamous relationship, and you're super loyal, even with the Sensual here. There's this energy of loyalty that keeps coming up here, but you also expect loyalty and transparency, as well as the truth from the people around you. Otherwise, they don't hold a key to your heart or space to your heart anymore, even access to your energy anymore. You seem like someone that doesn't hide things. You seem like someone that keeps promises and, like I said before, is reliable. People feel like they can count on you. You seem like someone really resourceful when people first meet you. As in, you can kind of make ends meet even in situations where you don't have everything you need. Maybe some of you know how to kind of like hustle. But I am also getting this energy of loyalty to oneself, not abandoning ourselves, having some kind of self-love too. People see you as quite angelic with the angel wings here, and people also see you as a person that is constantly changing or growing or wanting to improve yourself. In people's first impressions of you, they think of you as someone that's very sentimental, someone that holds people close to your heart, and your love is very powerful and intense, but it's also very emotional. And so like when you're very emotionally attached to a person, you kind of just have a soft spot for them and you're so loyal and devoted to them. That's kind of the first impression people get of you. People get the first impression of you that you're an old soul, a peaceful soul. People also get the first impression that you might get or be creative or have some kind of creative potential within you, that you might be ambitious yet sometimes struggle to, stay motivated and dedicated to wherever you want to go. People think that you're someone that may have a jealous or possessive side, where you also I'm seeing someone track another person down, like their location. So to me, that kind of reminds me a little bit of jealousy, but that's also reminding me of like protectiveness. Like, let's say my friend is going on a date and I want to make sure, she's okay, she's safe. So maybe that too is coming up. Just take it how it resonates. There's something about being free with your sensuality, but seeing it as sacred. Also, something about being a fashionista or having a nice style. People are also very drawn to your body, and you have very beautiful eyes. People are very drawn to your eyes and like to look into your eyes while they speak to you. People also get the first impression of you that you like to seem more put together, you like to have your life together, and you don't let opportunities kind of fall away from you. You're someone that makes sure you secure the bag, and that you secure those opportunities you're looking for. People have the first impression of you that you're a neat person, you like a cleanly environment, and you like things being put in its place and organized. You could also come across as someone that's well groomed within your physical hygiene and appearance. Like, I'm seeing someone that, plucks their eyebrows or waxes their eyebrows, and it's just like your eyebrows look perfect to something. I'm also seeing this energy of prioritizing yourself, but also prioritizing the people in your life and trying to maintain some kind of balance there. So that is what I see. I keep seeing this extroverted energy, this energy of you going out a lot. People kind of think you would thrive in the city, because I'm seeing like New York City in my mind. You also come across as someone that's helpful, generous, like you genuinely want to help people or see people like live their best life, like people you love. And also just like people that maybe need your help. Like you just seem like a helpful person even to a stranger. So we have the Eight of Swords showing up reverse. You seem like someone that doesn't like to be tied down in a connection or even by people, places, things. You don't like to feel suffocated in a relationship or like someone's like constantly clinging on to you or not giving you your freedom or your space. Especially if you didn't relate to the jealous thing of like you being jealous, then maybe you don't like jealous or controlling partners or jealous or controlling friends. Like you kind of just like to have freedom in your relationships, and you're hoping that people in your relationships trust you, that, they just allow you to live your life without keeping you in a cage, you know what I mean? Because possessiveness, control is like a huge turn off for you. So I'm getting the other side of the coin too. So just take what resonates for you. I'm seeing also like a hot-headedness or something. But people kind of think that you go from 0 to 100 really fast, but that's only if someone like really messes with you or tries to piss you off in some way. So we have masculine and feminine showing up reverse. You seem like a liberal person. Like you maybe have liberal beliefs and you seem like more of a free spirit. So we have the this is the Seven of Cups reversed. You also seem like someone that doesn't fall for illusions, traps, mind games, manipulation. Like you stay in control of yourself. You can't control other people's actions, but you also just don't fall for those games people play or manipulation or lies or any tactic like that. And you can see through the truth. Like you can see the truth in a situation even when other people can't see it, or even when it's not obvious, right? So people think you're very perceptive, observant, and you won't fall for lies. People also think that you're a realist. Like, you seem like you have big dreams for yourself, but you also seem like the type of person that's realistic about life and your own goals. You also seem like you aren't really desperate to find love for those that are single. Like, you kind of just seem like you don't need a partner in your life. Like, you're happy on your own, you're independent, you're fine on your own. Like, maybe some of you are open to love, but you don't have like that need or desperation to find somebody or to just settle for anybody that comes your way. You know, the first man or woman that comes your way. So I'm seeing that energy too. I'm seeing that you could have, well, people have this first impression of you that you could have had people in your life that were not willing to change or grow, and you just don't tolerate that. Of course, you're not trying to change anybody in your life, but you're someone that's growing, you're someone that's expanding. So people naturally assume that maybe you've outgrown some people in your life that you were once close to. And I'm feeling quite a negative energy from that, where it's not so negative, but some people, like when they're getting close to you, they have a fear that what if you just see them as beneath you, or what if you just outgrow them? So I see that type of energy of them fearing that. You seem like the type of person that wears what you want boldly and isn't afraid to express yourself through fashion as well. I'm seeing a volcano in my mind and lava. So that's again reminding me of hotness, but that's also giving me the energy that maybe you give off this vibe of like, yes, I'm woman friendly, but don't F with me because then you'll get burned. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from that. And you also give me like warm and friendly vibes from the energy here, but you can also become like real cold real quick if someone is just playing around with your emotions, constantly disappointing you. Because you seem like you're the type of person that can tolerate a little bit more than the average person, but you don't want to anymore. Like maybe you've had relationships in your life where you constantly had to tolerate disappointment after disappointment, and they never showed up for you the same way you did for them. And it's not too much to ask for that back in return. So maybe some people have the first impression of you that you want reciprocal connections in your life, and you don't want people to just waste your time or to just constantly, disappoint you. So if they do, you're either going to manage your expectations around that person or just distance yourself from that person if they can't show up for you in the way you deserve. People have the first impression of you that dishonesty really hurts you because you're coming across as such a loyal person that if someone lies to you or is dishonest with you, it changes your whole view of that person, where it taints that relationship for you. So you value honesty within your relationships and you don't tolerate that type of disrespect. So King of Pentacles, perception, and the Queen of Wands reverse. So with this Queen of Wands reverse, I'm getting that some people have the first impression of you that you bring out a lot of people's insecurities, or that you sometimes bring out a lot of envy within others, because I felt a negative energy from this card and I don't feel like it's your energy. So I feel like there's something about like people being insecure around you and feeling envious of you, because the Queen of Wands reverse can represent insecurities. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing, like this energy of you just triggering envy and jealousy within people. You seem like you're wanting like some kind of romantic love, but like I said, you don't need love. The door is open, but you don't desperately need love. You kind of just seem like the type of person that is less anxious in a relationship and more avoidant or more secure. It's like you seem like not the most clingy person, but at the same time, you seem like you're wanting someone that adds things to the table that you're already bringing. So, probably like some of you, for example, want a provider, or you want someone that's able to grow with you. You want someone mature, responsible, you know, like you're looking for specific traits in a lover or partner and even friends. And you give off the vibe and first impressions to people that you're very intentional about dating and about, making friends in terms of the types of people you want to bring in or the types of people you want around you. And in people's first impressions of you, they kind of see you as someone with an abundant mindset, but also an optimistic mindset with a little bit of realism. You just come across as like this bold person that stands out, and again, like may bring out insecurities in other people because of that. So that is where I'm going to leave your reading, pile one. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Let me know what you thought of this down in the comments below. Let me know how you resonated with this. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi, pile two. If you chose the shell and the Eight of Wands first, and this is your reading, we're going to be taking a look at people's first impressions of you. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, then please find all my details in the description box below. If you'd like to enter the giveaway to stand a chance to win a free 30-minute reading from me, then all you need to do is be subscribed to the channel, comment under this video, and the giveaway winner will be announced when we reach 40k subscribers, which we're really close to, so exciting. Let's go ahead and shuffle your cards. Okay, so with the Eight of Wands being reversed, and with the shell, you seem like the type of person that likes to live life like a soft life. Like you seem like the type of person that doesn't like to be rushed. You like to take your time doing things. Like let's say you're doing a project or you're doing your work or even just something enjoyable, like you don't like to rush through things and just do it to get it over and done with. You like to really enjoy the process of whatever it is you're doing. You're the type of person that comes across as someone that likes to stop and smell the roses and not just rush towards the finish line, but enjoy the present moment. And you kind of just seem like someone that's living life more slowly and intentionally and kind of just slowing down in some way, putting less pressure on yourself to succeed and just allowing yourself to be. So we have the card Knowledge. You seem like a very peaceful, flowy type of person. This must be my witchy, intuitive pile. Some of you have like a witchy vibe to you in a first impression, or like a mystical vibe. Some of you give off the vibe that you're gifted in some way, like spiritually, or just gifted or talented in general. Like people can just see you're talented at something when they meet you, but they don't know what it is, or that you're gifted with something. King of Pentacles, the Maid in reverse, but I really feel like this pile is very intuitive because of the third eye here and the potions here and everything. That's kind of making me think of like a spiritual person or someone that is more mystical in nature. So we have the Sensual. And we also have the Four of Pentacles. So at the back of the deck so far, we have Heaven/Earth. I keep seeing like you guys get strong visions. I keep seeing this energy of like people feeling seen by you. But sometimes people may also feel like you see through them in an intense way that sometimes they're scared of being seen or perceived. Or sometimes if someone is hiding something and they can tell you see right through them, they might fear you at times or be intimidated by you at times if They don't want you like in their business or their energy. Um, Obviously you don't seem like someone that's like nosy or in people's business, but you kind of just seem like someone that's able to just tell things about people. Because I'm getting this energy of like someone being like, how did you know this? Or how did you know this when we just met? You know what I mean? And you seem like someone that's trying to heal or release pain, like emotional pain. You seem like you are dealing with it, but it's kind of hard to move on from completely. Like when people first meet you, they can kind of see that you've been hurt or wounded before and that you're actively trying to heal yourself, but there are some things that take a long time to heal, would take a long time to move on from. Some people get the first impression of you that you're very mature. With the maiden reverse, it's kind of like you're not looking at life from this like immature perspective. You're looking at life from more of a mature perspective. You seem like someone that's very heart centered and grounded, connected to your emotions, comfortable with your emotions, yet also comfortable with the physical world and the 3D. When people first meet you, you have this like hypnotizing energy about you that is hard to describe. It kind of feels like they get dizzy, lightheaded, and this like weird hypnotizing feeling around you, especially when they look into your eyes. It's like time just kind of slows down. I feel like your energy is very potent and strong, and that's why. People just sense there's something powerful about you, but they can't put their finger on what it is. And I feel like it's your energy because I feel like your energy feels quite expansive and big in some way, but it also feels very flowy and peaceful and mature. You seem like someone that's genuine, that is loyal, that's trying to create genuine connections with people, like when you meet new people. And you seem like a keeper. You seem like someone would bring home to their parents, or someone, someone would want to be best friends with because of, you know, that loyalty and all of that. I feel like it's not just the loyalty, but people kind of see themselves having like a relationship with you where you kind of just tick all of the boxes. And it's not just like romantically, but you tick all the boxes friendship wise too. You seem like someone that's very intentional with your words, well spoken. You seem like someone that thinks about what you say before you say it. People also have the first impression of you that you believe in mind over matter. You believe that your mindset can kind of just change any outcome for you. So maybe you're into manifestation, or you're just into like developing your mindset in a way so that you can manifest more for yourself. So I'm getting a message that you seem like someone that doesn't need a lot of sleep, or you seem like someone that doesn't get a lot of sleep. Or it could be the other way around, where you seem like someone that sleeps a lot or likes napping or something. Because I'm seeing either side of the coin here. I'm also seeing leadership abilities, and I'm seeing this energy of like someone that maybe likes nature, going on a lot of hikes, traveling. You also seem like someone that's connected to the earth, nature, plants, but also animals. Like if you have any pets of your own, they're your literal babies, is what I'm hearing. Some people feel like you're very mysterious and you intentionally stay hidden, whereas some people feel like you are more private and you camouflage yourself metaphorically, where you're not like wanting to be flashy or be seen by other people, where like some of you may want to intentionally not be seen, like on social media or by other people in public. So there's this energy of like hiding yourself away from the world, or like being so mysterious that it's like you're hidden if you're not intentionally doing it. People kind of get the impression from you that you're a homebody, that you're an introvert. And like I said, you're very intelligent, well spoken. You seem like you have a lot of good manners. You seem like someone really understanding and caring and non-judgmental. You seem like someone that's responsible, like you can save and, you know, take care of yourself and your own life. And you're not one that seems like impulsive or like you take like risks that aren't smart at the end of the day. Like you don't seem like you'd make dumb decisions. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting. You seem like someone that's thinking about your future. And not just thinking about like short-term pleasures. So 4 of Cups and the Ace of Cups reversed. I also get this energy from you that some people get the first impression that you're someone that takes a long time to get over things, or that sometimes you may hold grudges. Whether that's true or not, like some people may just think that for you, like you hold on to things for a long time. And I'm also seeing this energy of, now this is more so a projection, but some people may think that you may have like a two-faced side, um, or that you may be conceited or like self-absorbed in some way, but I don't think that's necessarily true. I feel like that's a projection. King of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Love card. So one thing I want to mention is you have some similar cards to pile 1 if you were drawn. If not, that's okay. You don't have to watch it if you weren't drawn. But I'm also getting this energy of like multidimensionality, like you having many different aspects or parts to your personality, that your personality seems kind of vast. I'm seeing the name Lilith, so I don't know if some of you embody that dark feminine Lilith energy, or if some of you work with her, or just have her around as a guide. But maybe for some of you, you give off that vibe, like someone that's rebellious, someone that won't, take disrespect from people. There's this energy of softness, but also dark divine feminine energy where you can stand up for yourself and you don't mind being outcasted if it means standing up for yourself and if it means putting yourself first at the end of the day. Like you're not just going to do something someone else tells you to do or someone else expects you to do just because they want you to do it. You seem like someone that has feminist beliefs or is a girl's girl if you're a woman. Basically, I just see this energy that you seem like the type of person that's not competitive with your own gender, right? With people from your own gender. People kind of paint you as an active type of person. I'm seeing like matcha lattes, so people might think you're into that. And I'm seeing like yoga, Pilates. So people might think you have interest in that, whether you do or not. They might just kind of label you that way or think of you in that way. You also seem like the type of person that can appreciate material items, things, without becoming so eager for it and needing more and more of it. Because I'm seeing, like, for example, someone buy a really, really expensive diamond necklace, or, they get it from their partner or something. And it's not like they need more, but they're happy with that. They're grateful for that. So that's kind of what I'm getting. Like maybe you're someone that likes to go shopping or likes to buy yourself things, but you don't really need more, if that makes sense. You don't seem like a flashy type of person, but you also don't seem like a person that's so against like buying things like that are more expensive. You seem like the type of person that likes to receive gifts from the people you love. Or maybe gift giving could be your love language. That's the first impression people get of you. You just seem very open and receptive to receiving from other people. I don't know, I'm getting this energy of like someone having a boyfriend that buys them like expensive items or gives them money or something like that. I don't know what that's about, but that's what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. So maybe some of you, like, people think you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend that buys you things like constantly. We have the scribe showing up reversed with the Eight of Pentacles, the Hero. So although you seem like someone in first impressions that holds on to things for a long time where it's hard for you to let go, you try to not like hold it against people or, you know, tell a person, oh, you did this time, you know. It's kind of like you try to not make a mental list of everything everybody has done to you wrong. You know, you kind of just try to let it go, but also at the same time, you may struggle to let go of the feeling or emotion with that, if that makes sense. That comes with that. So you seem like the type of person that has been working on yourself and has been trying to sort of save yourself from these situations or bring yourself out of these hopeless scenarios or situations. I just feel like people see you as someone that's healing and, you know, working on yourself in some way in their first impressions. People also have this first impression of you that you're a hard worker, that you may be the type to always like be there for everyone, and you may be the type to always like want to save or fix other people. Well, you may have done that in the past. People may have the first impression of you that you're someone that finds solutions to problems very easily, and that you're someone that like wants to help other people, or help yourself in that sense. You seem like the type of person that puts in a lot of effort into your relationships. And not only am I getting this energy of liking to receive gifts, but also buy gifts for people, especially like around holiday times, Christmas. I'm seeing that too. People kind of get the first impression of you that sometimes you can be a little bit flighty. Sometimes you can be the type of person that kind of just is there for everyone else emotionally at the same time, but then also flighty at the same time. I don't know how to explain that, but those two energies are presenting itself to me. And I'm also seeing this energy of like not only being there for everyone emotionally, but also like lifting people up emotionally or making people more happy emotionally. Like you kind of just give off that vibe that you like to lift people up, right? Also, you seem like the type of person that will detach yourself from someone if they just aren't there for you in any type of way, if they aren't like there when you need them. There's an innocence in your eyes, yet also a maturity about you at the same time. And sometimes when you stare at people, like people wonder what you're thinking of them. So that is all I have for you, pile 2. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi, pile 3. If you chose the Lapis Lazuli crystal and the Three of Cups card reversed, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at people's first impressions of you. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, then please find all my details in the description box below. If you'd like to enter the giveaway to stand the chance to win a free 30-minute reading from me, then all you need to do is be subscribed to the channel, comment under this video, and the giveaway winner will be announced when we reach 40k subscribers, which we're so close to, so that's exciting. So let's go ahead and shuffle your cards. So I'm seeing this energy of people finding you quite intimidating in some way sometimes, or a lot of the time. I'm seeing this energy of people having the first impression of you that you're a unique person and you embrace your uniqueness and your authenticity. You won't change yourself for anybody or change yourself to make anybody comfortable. And sometimes people get the first impression of you that sometimes people may have tried to push down your self-expression because it made them uncomfortable with themselves. I'm also seeing this energy of you, I don't know if I mentioned being like badass, a badass energy. You also seem like independent in some way. You seem like you kind of just don't have a lot of people around you by choice. You seem like the type of person that's a loner by choice. Like you like your alone time. You like spending time by yourself. You're coming across as someone that doesn't need like a whole group of friends. Okay, we have the Two of Wands. Maybe there's something here about like you always being with a specific best friend, and it's like you're happy with this friend. You're satisfied, like you don't need more friends. Two of Wands, Six of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. I'm also getting that people get the first impression of you that you have a lot of copycats. The Sage. The reason I say so is because these two women look extremely similar, or some of you could have like a twin or something, or like a sibling that looks extremely similar to you, or you could remind them of someone they know that looks similar to you. So that's what I'm getting. The Sage is the last card with the Queen of Pentacles at the back of the deck so far. People think that you and whoever it is you're most close to, like either a friend or a connection or something, that you guys are like two peas in a pod, inseparable. There's someone you have a connection with where like people see you with this person constantly. I'm also getting the energy of someone that has been misunderstood before in life many times, where people see you as someone that has maybe been misunderstood in their first impressions of you before, like been misunderstood before. And I also see this energy of like someone that may be a little bit materialistic, may be a little bit of a shopaholic or love to buy things for themselves, particularly expensive things or designer things or something like that. Or there is this energy here of like having a unique style or aesthetic or something like that, and like loving to buy clothes. You also seem like the type of person that posts a lot on social media and is online a lot, like chronically online, but not so interactive with people in real life. And you seem like the type of person that will post a lot about yourself, your life, fashion, things like that. I'm getting like people particularly like your style. That keeps coming up. And I'm getting this energy that maybe you have a love for the environment because, or you want to help the environment in some way for some of you, because I'm seeing the scene from Lilo and Stitch where she jumps into the water and she's feeding the fish the sandwiches or whatever. So there's something about like loving animals, pets, loving the environment. And I'm also getting the energy because I'm seeing the scene where Lilo beats up that little girl from her school. So I'm getting the energy that like maybe some people think you could fight. Like if someone messes with you, you could fight. I don't know whether that's true or not, but that's the first impression people get of you. People also just think you're very attractive and that you wouldn't like them back. Like they're intimidated by your beauty in some way. People see you in their first impression as someone that is hard to find or impossible to reach in some way. Like whenever people want, for example, to go out with you or something, it's like you're nowhere to be seen or nowhere to be found. Or like, let's say you go somewhere with someone, like you're nowhere to be found. Something about that's coming through. I'm seeing something about spending above your means with the Six of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and maybe being so generous with your money that even when you don't have a lot, you're just generous with it. Like you don't really care. Like, let's say you want to buy a coffee for you and your friend. You're going to do it even if you don't have a lot of money in your bank account. So I'm seeing like this generous type of energy where even if you have the last amount of money in your bank account, you're going to share it with people, or, you know, buy things for yourself, spoil yourself. Like, I'm getting this you only live once attitude from you. But with the Four of Pentacles, when it comes to your money, you know when the limit has reached its limit. Like, you're not gonna go broke from being immature about your spending habits. So I feel like people see you as someone that can budget and save, but may also not care too much about how much you're spending. Too much. Like, you're not too rigid about that, right? In people's first impressions of you, they decide they wouldn't want to mess with you or disappoint you or abandon you. Like, let's say someone decides to, you know, form or cultivate some type of relationship with you. They set some kind of intention that they're not going to leave or abandon you. So, I'm also seeing this energy of some people being so envious of you and jealous of you, like when they first meet you. I'm getting that energy of someone that might be a little bit more theatrical or dramatic in some way, or someone that like took acting classes or improv or something. But I'm also getting like a dramatic energy, but people are looking at it in a fun way. Like, oh, that's fun. You know, they're dramatic, but like in a fun way. Four of Cups. Five of Cups reverse. So for you, like when people are selfish and they're not, you know, reciprocating the same kind of generosity you give, it does disappoint you, but you're also not going to let it get you down forever. Like for you, you are going to pick yourself back up after that disappointment and just distance yourself from that person from then on. Because I feel like when people don't treat you the same way you treat them, it does disappoint you, but at the same time, it doesn't break you down to the point where like you're not okay. So we have knowledge, we have love. So I'm getting that you're a very colorful person. So we have knowledge, love, and the Queen of Pentacles. Something about coming from a small hometown, or coming from like a town or a school or something where everybody knows everybody, like it's kind of small. So knowledge, love, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like people have the first impression of you that you're someone that is attracted to people when they present some kind of intelligence to you. So you need to be like intellectually stimulated in your relationships. But I keep getting this energy of like you liking to buy gifts for people, but also liking to receive gifts. That also came up in pile 2, and you do have some similar cards, but I'm getting that same energy. But for you, I'm getting like you like to be intellectually stimulated in your connections, and for you, like you can't just be with someone and be romantic with them if they don't stimulate you mentally or, you know, through conversation, right? You may also seem like the type to get bored easily, so you need like things. You don't need like a strict routine, and you need like spontaneity in your life in order to keep things exciting. People see you as hot in their first impression of you, but also a little bit bossy, but hot. A hot kind of bossy. Like, I see people almost like crushing on you when they first meet you and being like, "Ooh, I want you to boss me around or tell me what to do," which is so strange, but that's what I'm seeing. And I see some people kind of like lusting after you when they first meet you. Because I'm seeing like people almost just create this fantasy in their mind of what it would be like to be with you when they don't even know you. And then they're like lusting after you and kind of just creating this whole thing in their mind. Because I'm seeing Megan Fox from the Transformers movie, and during that time, she was like heavily sexualized and kind of made to be seen that way. So I feel like that makes me think that maybe sometimes like people do lust after you in that sense, like they did with Megan Fox. So I'm also seeing this energy of wisdom, of trusting your own self, your own instincts. You don't really need to go to other people, for advice on a decision you want to make. Like, you already know what you want to do with your life. You give off the vibe that you know what you know what you want to do with your life. You don't need anybody to tell you what to do. I'm getting the vibe that you maybe don't like people telling you what to do. I'm also getting a heartbreak in my heart chakra, so people assume that you've been through heartbreak before, and some kind of betrayal as well. King of Wands. I just got deja vu now. Maybe some people get deja vu when they meet you for the first time. King of Wands, King of Pentacles, Five of Wands reversed, and the Six of Swords reversed. And at the back of the deck now we have Body and Mind reversed. So I'm getting this energy that you give off the first impression that you're not really someone to confront situations in an aggressive way. Like, yes, earlier I said that, like, maybe people perceived as you could fight if you got in that situation, but maybe you're the type that prefers to not go through it like that. But if someone also is like being petty or passive aggressive, or, you know, that type of energy where they don't want to resolve the conflict, then they're going to have a problem with you. Because you like to resolve things quickly, or to like move past the conflict. Like, you don't like to be in conflicts with people, but if people push your buttons, they are going to get a different side of you. And I am getting that, like, people can sometimes be very passive aggressive with you at times when they don't like you. It's not that like everybody feels this way towards you. Like, some people will like you, some people won't. That's a natural part of life. But I feel like when someone doesn't like you, or is maybe envious of you or something, they'll be very passive aggressive, because they're afraid to say it directly to your face because you seem so intimidating, and people kind of get the first impression that you've experienced a lot of passive aggressiveness with the Five of Wands reverse, and that people kind of just drag drama on with you. Like, they didn't end it or resolve it with you or apologize, they just dragged it on. You know what I mean? So I feel like people kind of think you've been through situations like that when they first meet you. I'm getting something about either being picky with people or picky with food or something, or picky in general. And I'm getting the energy that, like, you want someone that can be consistent with you in your life, like romantically, or you have that, or you were looking for that and you found that. Yeah, someone that can be consistent with you, yet also bring a good time. Like, you want someone that's like responsible, mature, a good partner, but then also at the same time can, like, be fun and not so serious all the time. So I feel like you need that healthy balance within your relationships. Like, you don't like being around people that are too serious, and you don't like being around people that are unreliable. And so there's that type of energy that you're maybe like picky with who you choose in your life, right? Like, who you choose to be friends with or who you choose to hang around. Some people are confused by who you are, like by what type of person you are when they first meet you. I'm hearing drop dead gorgeous. A lot of people think that of you when they first meet you. I'm also getting that you could be family orientated or a parent or good parent, or that you could really want children one day, because I keep seeing things to do with babies, children. I'm also getting the energy that you won't throw something away, you'll keep it and use it for something else, like a jar or something. And you also like to share with people. Like, you won't just do something on your own, you'll want to share. And I keep getting this energy of like being a good parent, being a good mother, and also having like really long eyelashes or really nice eyelashes. A lot of people kind of just crave you after meeting you. Like, they crave more conversation with you and more of like getting to know you. I'm also seeing this energy of like you being addicting in some way, right? So, yeah, I hope this reading resonated with you. Let me know what you thought of this down in the comments below. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.